Oh, we're ready to go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Closer to 5,800 we ever have been. Make sure you subscribe to the channel before I get angry with all of thee. So, Bayern Munich will be playing Energy FC, Red Bull FC, Rasenballsport. My bad. I got that completely wrong. I thought it was Red Bull. It just sounds to me like you wear Red Bull, you drink Red Bull, and you advertise Red Bull. So you must be Red Bull. We're talking about Bayern. And these are my lineups for this game. RB Leipzig, there's so much to talk about. Joshua Kimmich, he's working harder than ever to get back as soon as possible. Alphonso Davies not in the team, although training with the team, which is telling me Flick is ready to use the teen. Never mind, he's not a teen, he turned 20. But you understand what I'm saying, okay? I'm rhyming like Eminem. I might as well just be the candy line because I'm giving out the sweetness. So basically, this game will have a lot. This is a title game in my opinion. A lot of people won't say that. They'll say, well, every season before Bayern start, they win the title. They win the title, so it's Farmers Day. Nah, man, let me enjoy this, man. Imagine, it'd be crazy if someone actually glory hunted Bayern, because you actually spend more time defending Bayern's glory than actually enjoying it. So it's like, you go hunt something and the thing you get, it's a poisonous fish. What are you going to do with a poisonous fish, You gotta, what are you just going to sit there and hold it and try to get no one else to eat it, to eat the poisonous fish? So basically, right, I think that's the lineup we have to go with. Kingsley Coman and Leroy Sane at the wings. Okay, so someone was like, Gnabry has to play, and I was like, Serge or Sane, neither of them two are actually in form. If we want to go literal, Musiala should play. But I think Flick will go with a team he finds strong. And Flick, talking about Sane, said, hey, it's very hard to integrate. And people just expect this. Pow! Expect the magic quickly. People already saying things like, I like him better off the bench, which is so weird. That's like, you know what? That's like being in a relationship with Chris Brown and he slaps Rihanna, so you assume he slaps everyone. He probably does, but you have to give him an opportunity to see whether or not he'll... Why am I using this one? I could have used something else, but essentially saying things like Sane is better off the bench, that's such a small sample size. You're just looking at it through this lens of, oh, here are all your good performances. Okay, well, Sane scored for Germany when he started, so for Germany he should start, but for Bayern somehow he should come off the bench. I think Leroy Sane needs time to integrate into our system because he's coming from a new club. People talk about, a new position. He's readjusting. Not that he doesn't understand the position, but Sane was a right winger at Schalke. He went to City, left winger. Pep Guardiola played him on the left. That was a different dynamic. He played a different style, and now he's playing on the right at Bayern. He's getting on the ball in different positions with different body orientations. So you have to understand that Leroy Sane is still very much trying to integrate, and he's still at the same time in form, in my opinion. I have not locked my door, nor have I done anything significant, and I cannot wait for someone to barge into this room in order for me to realize this. So, if you will calmly excuse me, I will get up from my chair, and I will show my thickage, and I will go to my door, and I will just lock it while I simultaneously talk about Leroy Sane. Okay? Look, I forgot to lock it. It is not my fault that I forgot to lock it. Now, it is locked, which means we can proceed with the content of this video. So look, let's wait for Sane to get into his form. But for me, I play him in this game. Why? Because he can do something to Angelino. He can turn him into a devil. Oh my goodness, man. Angelino, very, very good player. But let's be honest, he could be exposed defensively. And if you think about Leipzig, we'll talk about Leipzig later, but some of their best players are their defenders. So we need players that can expose defenders, and Sane does expose defenders. I would like to see a game against a weaker team with this player, but Musiala instead of Javi. Okay, well, no. Hansi Flick won't play Musiala in this game. It's an important Bundesliga game. It needs experience. I just don't see it happening. I do think we should play Rocca, but I think That's my predicted 11, which means Javi Martinez is going to play. In goal, Neuer, of course. Pavard right back. You know what? This is the performance. This is a game for Pavard to prove himself. As in, he needs to play well tomorrow. Because he got a rest. Great. Very good rest. He didn't play against Lokomotiv or Atletico Madrid. Forgot them. The best team in La Liga. Our second. No. Get out of here with this Leipzig will win the league thing. Nah, this ain't League of Legends. This is the Bundesliga. The best league in the world. Oh, yeah. I have a sick video coming out on Raw Skills today. If you aren't subscribed to the Raw Skills channel, you know what? Actually, look. I'll get everyone the channel because I feel like a lot of you will enjoy that. Where's Raw Skills? You'll enjoy that video, man. Oh, it is sick. Thomas Muller. Oh, I have 2 videos. Okay. I was editing both of them. Oh, man. I spent a long time editing these 2 videos. So if you have not subscribed to Raw Skills, you need to subscribe to Raw Skills right now. And subscribe to this channel because we are so close. And share. Hey, we are so close to 5,800. When we get that, then we can start thinking about 5,900 and then 6K. We need to reach 6K this year. Oh my God, I cannot for the life of me imagine not reaching 6,000 subscribers. If I don't reach 6,000, if we don't reach 6,000, not me, if we don't reach 6,000 subscribers, there's something wrong with the algorithm. There's some sexism going on. Sexism against men. I don't know. There's something inexplainable. Let's reach 6K, Raw Skills. Subscribe. What is going on? Oh, hey, that's the Raw Skills channel, okay? Make sure if you click that, go subscribe to Raw Skills. And the video is crazy. Who broke your heart, man? My goodness, man. Chris Brown, Rihanna? Someone smack you up? Okay, let's get into this. Javi Martinez, Goretzka in midfield. That's why. I think it's predicted. I don't think Roca will play. Someone asked me, why isn't Roca getting minutes? Well, Roca was suspended. Wait, was this brother out of the Bundesliga and Champions League? No, he was suspended. Oh, he got a red card. Why wasn't Roca in the Bundesliga squad? Who did we play last week? Did Roca start that game? I believe. Okay, let's see what happens. Why is Javi playing? Because experience, and that's what we have. And I think Flick will go with him. But I do think that could be a problem if Leipzig press us hard enough. We know, remote controller FC, they can press. Okay, let's get into the fun stuff. RB Leipzig, yeah. Rise and boss work. Yeah, we know how they sing. Nothing. 2009 FC. No one wants to hear anything about them except the things that I will be saying about them. RB Leipzig, we know how they play. We know they're best players. I mean, Leipzig have a little bit of a dilemma. Hey, leave a like, man. They have a little bit of a dilemma, man. I mean, some of you are the worst promoters of all time. People don't know this, but when you leave a like, it's a promotion to the video. So, Leipzig, Golakshi in goal, Upamecano, Konate, do they all have something in common? Yes, because Leipzig's best players are their defenders. I mean, they have 2, just Mukiele, Klosterman, Orban. They have so many defenders. They have Haustenberg. RB Leipzig have so many defenders. Their best players are all center backs, and that's their biggest problem, which is why they're so toothless up front. Not because they have a donkey, which is true, they do have a donkey up front. They have the Danish Lukaku up front with the worst touch I've ever seen. No ability in him. He has no technique, man. No technique like Lukaku. But essentially, RB Leipzig are toothless up front. That's why every single game, the last 3 we have played against Leipzig, draw. 1-1, 0-0, 0-0. Because they're so good and compact defensively that their attack is very, very dull. They just do not have the unlockers. And that's the problem with them. They're such a system. Leipzig are a big system. The thing with Bayern and what differentiates us from a team like Liverpool is that we have ballers. We have what we call ballers. Players that are gifted and talented. They're special, man. But teams like maybe Liverpool, they have systematic players like Trent. Davies can do everything. But, can Trent do everything Davies can do? No. So they have a system and their players are system players, which isn't a bad thing. But when it comes to the big moments, I always wonder who's Leipzig's big man? Who can change the game for them? Who can come on for them and just do something special? Which is something that looks like they're working on. They bought Justin Kluivert. They bought someone else. They bought Samacic, who we were linked to. They're trying to remove that aspect of them where it's just solely on the system and trying to do more individual brilliant stuff, which they need to do. So that's what I always thought with Leipzig, a very systematic based team. Leave a like on the video. People don't do that. How can we have 30 people watching and 14 likes? Oh my goodness. Get that over the legal age of 18, please. I really like Forsberg. Another one. See, the thing with Emil Forsberg, he had that big injury. I like him. But is he the dominant attacker that's relentless? PSG have Neymar and Mbappe. Bayern have Robert Lewandowski, Thomas Müller, Leroy Sane, Serge. We have powerhouses in the attack. Leipzig have Poulsen. And you know what? They had Werner, but I don't like Timo Werner. There's nothing about just boring player, just pace, that's it, He's just this button on FIFA, man. Oh, I sold the Xbox, forgot about that. He's just a pace button on FIFA, man. I don't know. That's the thing with RB Leipzig. If you look at them, their best players are their defenders and their system, and Julian Nagelsmann. That's it. Those are their best players. So Forsberg, a good one. Kimmich has surpassed Thiago. It's only an option. Nah, not yet. Not yet. You're just saying that because Thiago left us. Lewandowski's better than Harvey. Why are we talking? Who's that? Who you comparing? Nah, Thiago should have gotten nominated for FIFA Player of the... Whoa, did Kimmich not get nominated? Okay, then that's a different situation. I personally don't give a damn about that award. The FIFA Player of the Year, Robert Lewandowski will win that, so we shouldn't be talking about it. Klosterman, again, another defender. So many defenders. Let's move away from that, though, because Leipzig have something else. They have a walrus in charge. Julian Nagelsmann, bad man. Love that guy, man. He's a Bayern fan. Everyone knows this. Julian loves Bayern. You know what he said before the Man United game where they unironically got beat like 5-0? He said he's going in for the head because of what Solskjaer did to Bayern by scoring in 1999 in extra time. He said it, and Leipzig lost 5-0. But Nagelsmann is a big Bayern fan. He's admitted that a lot. He says he wants to coach Bayern. That's his dream club. And you know what? It's only a matter of time. Maybe 10 years, 5 years. Whenever Flick leaves, just don't be surprised if Julian Nagelsmann is at the top of... even Niklas Süle. It's like Nagelsmann sent Niklas Süle over here just to come promote Julian Nagelsmann. Because Niklas was like, one day, Nagelsmann will coach Bayern. And that's the truth. He's an exceptional coach, man. This guy changes formations every 2 seconds. You think he's some sort of military man. You think he's the U.S. military, just changing formations, just changing and reorganizing his team. The best thing about Nagelsmann is his tactical flexibility. A lot of managers don't have that. They don't have the ability to just take their teams playing a certain way and to move them into a different formation, into a different system, but with the same principles and concepts. They are a pressing team, a machine that wants to keep winning the ball higher up the pitch constantly. 2009 FC, Energy FC, and that's the best thing about Leipzig. So for me, let's just hope and just hope that they don't have... I don't want another draw. Please, no more draws. No. No more draws. Because when you think about every single game we have played against this Leipzig team, it is always a draw this, a draw that. I do not want to see a draw today. Please, or tomorrow. Please, no draws. Just no 1-1. I don't want to see no. But this game has, for me, I don't do predictions. I'm the king of previews. Someone called me that, the king of match previews. Get the hashtag king of match previews. Nagelsmann can scream like a banshee. He's a mastermind. Where is the energy? It's in Austria. It's in Austria. Actually, do they even make Red Bull? They probably make Red Bull in Thailand. Yeah, but that's where the energy is, man. Energy FC 2009. So shooting from free kicks, aerial duels, individual skills, attacking set pieces, creating chances, protecting their lead. Again, I just hate playing Leipzig. There's no fun in them. There's no entertaining value. I don't understand why we enjoy playing them, but there's just nothing fun about it because it's just always a draw. We know this. Watch, we're probably going to be like, oh, this game's going to go this way, and then we're going to end up with a draw. That's exactly what happens with Leipzig, and we know their style of play. Oil money, get out. This ain't oil. Oh, what? The king of previews. Man, they hate oil money, man. They hate oil money on this channel. Olive oil, anoint yourself. You need to get more holy, man. Yeah, nah, the thing is, with Man City, no, Leipzig aren't oil money. They're energy money. How do you make that much money from Red Bull? It's literally just a bunch of sugar and caffeine. I could make Red Bull. You and I could make Red Bull. People always think it's this complicated drink. It doesn't. It's literally. No, Red Bull. They just associate it with high energy sports. But let's be honest. If you actually think about it, it's just caffeine. It's basically coffee with sugar, with more sugar. It doesn't even look. I mean, it's green, the bottle, but it doesn't actually even look like it's that cool. Last games for Leipzig and Munich. It's been. Wait, we drew. Wait, so 3, 2, 1. So what, you're saying 1-0? We lose 1-0 tomorrow? Is that what you're saying, Mind Bricks? Is that what you're saying, Minecraft? Bayern Lager now. Wow. Lagging. My goodness, man. We're on 1 frame per second. This must be some Man City bot internet, man. This flopped really quickly. So, wait. 3-0, 2-1, or 2-0, 1-0. No. Go out there and get me new draw. Is that what our managers tell our players before we play Leipzig? Because I'm sure that's what Kovac did. And we got a 0-0 draw in January, remember? Or February. No. If it's going with that trend where we score less goals each time, then I guess at some point we'll concede 1 goal. Leipzig are Bundesliga's Atletico Madrid. That's just not true. They attack. They actually entertain. Leipzig are an entertaining, pressing team. I don't think Atletico understand what pressing is. They wouldn't understand what pressing was if they were a 50-year-old grandma with the remote controller right next to them. Leipzig are pressing, aggressive pressing. They like to control the midfield. They are defensively solid. Now, the thing is, like I explained, Leipzig's best players happen to be their defenders, which is why people think they're so Atletico Madrid-esque. When in reality, that's why people are like, Leipzig, or basically Jose Mourinho. People are like, Nagelsmann's Mourinho's 2.0. No, they're attacking. They want to keep the ball higher up the pitch and control the tempo of the game like Celsius. They want to do that. Fahrenheit. Possession. Yeah, they like to play possession. Well, what more can I say about that? Incredible high line. They do play a high line. Your fans bashing me. I'm giving you credit. Yeah. We can't allow Man City fans to praise us on this channel, man. We can't do that. That's not possible, man. We have to. No. Look, first of all, where's the praise coming from? It can't be that loud. It's about 4 people, trying to pray. Man City fans don't exist, man. They don't exist like Doctor Strange magic, man. It's just puff, pixie dust, as they said in the Wolf of Wall Street. So yeah, they don't exist. So I don't know where this Man City fan's coming from. I've never heard of this guy. Who's this guy with all the Man City in his name? Citizens Corner. Well, there's about 4 people in that corner. Coman needs to pass the ball to Lewandowski and he will score. What an odd generalization. Just Coman, not anyone else. Well, to be fair, Kingsley Coman, not him specifically, but our whole team needs to pass the level. We do pass it. That's why he's the top scorer in Europe's top 5 leagues right now, no? Yeah, he is. Robert Lewandowski. Ballondowski. Anyone watch that video this morning? It was pretty much just Bayern showing Lewandowski his goals. I mean, imagine you did that to Ian Robin. Oh my God. I really like this goal where I scooted to my left foot and then I manipulated the ball and manipulated it. And then I got it to the edge of the box and I whacked it in top bins to the far side. Again, I really like this goal where I manipulated the ball and I cut inside and I hit it in top bins. Robin would just keep saying the same thing. What does NA mean for weaknesses? Not available. They don't have any weaknesses. There are no weaknesses in their team except the fact that I think they don't have that big game player. They don't have, Tyler Adams scored for them versus Atletico Madrid. Whereas we have Kingsley Coman who scored. We have Leroy Sane who can score. We have Thomas Müller who changed the game for Atletico Madrid for us. We have things that can happen. Leipzig are a very much systematic team, which is why they don't have that many strengths. Okay, let me get into this because there's something I actually wanted to say. So according to some sources, I didn't even know there was a ban on fans. I just thought the Bundesliga thought it'd make more sense to have no fans. But I'm actually curious if you live in Germany, I don't understand because remember 9 months ago we were like, 2-week lockdown, the curve would be somehow shortened because the people that had the virus would be without symptoms anymore and they couldn't spread it. And then, the people that, I don't know. So we would just 2 weeks, no activity, it would stop spreading. I remember part of the video like, the virus will stop. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Bayern will be back. And then in May, everything returned. But lockdowns just keep happening. And I'm actually very curious if these things genuinely mean anything right now. Like, they just keep... That's what I'm so confused. So fans can't get back into the stadiums again. I don't know, man. I like to think of things a little bit more critically because a lot of people may just say stuff but I just feel like this whole lockdown thing just doesn't work because they keep locking down, lockdown. I mean, there are governors in the U.S. making laws. You can't go to. People don't listen to that crap. You can't have dinner with your family. You can't even. They're saying you can't even breathe. You have to wear. Nah, I'm sorry, but I mean, even the World Health Organization says the masks don't actually prevent you from getting it. They just stop you from giving it, which is weird because if I don't know, man. I just don't understand this. Like why there has to be persistent lockdowns when all the scientists are saying this isn't that effective. All the evidence is saying the cases still keep going up. There's no point where you reach zero. And what's the end game? I believe in sales because this virus has been sold very well that it's incredibly dangerous and it's incredibly dangerous. What's the sale point for this? What are you selling to people? Because at some point, what's the sale? Is it that we get to get rid of a virus when we all stay home? Is that it? What's the sale? What are we selling here? So that's what that's all I want to know. Texas is his own country at this point. Yeah, I genuinely just want to know. Because there are some people that there's all this evidence saying the mask wearing that could affect your lungs, which just sounds like it's self-contradicting because the whole point I don't know. This is just my question to anyone that lives in Germany or Europe. I would not be able to do these lockdowns y'all do, man. I wouldn't be able to, not because there's this misconception that just because, like people are afraid to say this stuff, but I just feel like this virus has just opened my eyes to just what people are willing to do for certain things. I just don't know. I saw a guy wearing a bag over his head yesterday. That's just weird. Are you that afraid of something? Are you just that afraid? I don't know. I don't know. England. Well, it wasn't founded in England, the vaccine. It was founded in the U.S. So thank the U.S. for spending the majority of its health money on research. No other country spends more on research because of that. So people that make fun of the U.S. and its healthcare system, the U.S. is the reason why you can have medical research, because most other countries just spend their money on actual healthcare. We just spend it on research. So that's just something I wanted to know, because I can't stand the fear factor in this. Because, oh, by the way, I had it. I have the little vid, the collaboration video. I had the COVID, if you combine those two. So people were telling me, oh, I might have it. So I didn't even know I had it, because it was just a normal cold I get every single year. I'll be completely honest. Like, I was expecting, like, I'll be dying. But, like, it wasn't that deep. Like, it was not that. Like, no, I don't even remember what I actually struggled with. I think my mom had it. Like, our entire house had it. My sister was the one that got tested and found that she had it. And then that made sense as to why. But it was like, well, personally, I guess my immune system's perfect. But having COVID, I'll be honest, this virus is so overrated, because I thought it was just a normal cold that I usually get every single year, like for 2 days. You know, my head was doing the same thing it did every year. I don't remember feeling like, oh my God, I'm dying. But they make it seem like that. You know, there's like 99 point, survival rate. That's just crazy, man. And then they have to inflate the numbers. I just don't understand this, man. Get the fans back in the stadiums. That's all I want. That's all I want. Came here to see the match preview. What's going on? So I was just talking about the whole again. They're saying, oh, fans can't get back into the stadiums. I don't understand it. So the channel, Roskill, subscribe to that. There's a video coming out on Mullah. Can I click on it, please? Yeah. So I'm making a video on Thomas Müller right now. Well, I already made it. It's coming out, and I'll post a video today. The Bundesliga Uncovered. That's what I'm calling the series, where we talk about other Bundesliga teams. So if you're interested in subscribing to Roskills, the link is pinned up, man. It's pinned up. Leipzig needs to play. It is the reaction. That's exactly what I feel, Matt. It's the reaction. Here in Texas, senior citizens in the rural areas go into stores. Well, the part of town I live, let's just say they don't really care. There's no, they don't care. Like, these guys don't care. These guys would do anything just to, I don't mind wearing the mask and doing all that. And I don't go anywhere anyways, so I'm always socially distancing from people. I'm always doing that. But at some point, I have to just, there's no way you can keep that up. I mean, their depression rate, which that's something I really care about, because especially my generation, our generation is getting more depressed. And I don't know. I just don't understand why there's such a massive... imagine this, right? No, Jeanette, what are you saying? What are you saying? Oh, my goodness. So imagine this, right? Imagine car accidents. Bang, a car accident just happened. Bang, someone just died from a car accident. Just as I snapped my finger. They happen every single second. Imagine if there was just a giant board on this channel, right? Imagine, this part of the video, right here, where Julian Nagelsmann is. I just put the amount of car accidents, and it just keeps going up. And I put the percentages of you getting in a car accident, and I just put the amount of people that just died from a car accident every second, and it keeps updating. I imagine you'd be like, damn, this thing is bad. I don't want to drive a car. You wouldn't want to drive your car, right? And I feel like that's the same thing. How's that different? Sarah got you. That's what, yeah. Paid for by a U.S. company. So there you go. You got your answer. Sane will repeat Robben's goal from 2017 versus Leipzig tomorrow. Sane will repeat Robben's goal from 2017 versus Leipzig tomorrow. Go down the line, get back in behind, think you're cutting inside, go inside, and then, just score with a very tight angle. You think that's happening? I don't know. I actually asked that question because I want people to tell me, stop saying Bayern Munich. It's Bayern, please. Don't do that. Don't trigger me, man. This ain't that. All right. So I was actually asking this to German people, well, because the Bundesliga's in Germany. Like, what are your genuine thoughts on these lockdowns? You just get them every week. I couldn't live in a situation like. I'm sorry. I need to go out. I need to be a little bit more free. Every 20 seconds, someone just died. Oh no. Like, how could I have it but didn't know I had it, even though it was that bad? Oh man, it sounds like I'm so, like, no, I just think I need to see through this BS. They just make everyone, like, so. The fact that I saw a guy wearing a bag on his head, maybe he has some medical reason to, but this guy he wore like a bag on his head to protect himself from getting. This is not that deep, man. It's just not that deep. We've been having COVID every year. It just so happens that this one's the most, like, it has the most hype. It's like, English players, man. This has a lot of hype on it, and you just question whether or not it's performing well. Where do you think the word SARS? This is SARS 2. I'm sure there's like a strand there was 2015. We had a virus breakout, and there wasn't this reaction though. I don't know. All right. Well, thank you everyone so much for watching. I think we're here. COVID Now, the ultimate COVID-19 fan. Nah, we have to talk about this stuff because this matters. I want to see fans back in the stadiums. I mean, if someone's willing to take a risk to go watch something, I'm serious. It's very important that people understand. I mean, was it Jordan B. Peterson? He said most people would go crazy by themselves. He said this last year. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand how to live by themselves. We're social creatures, right? I mean, that's something. I read someone from the UK. I was reading his story on this thing. He was like, you know what? He leads, this thing where he brings young people together from London, and then he gets them and they play football, right? They just enjoy it. But then the pandemic and that stopped that. And then he was telling me about some of these people, and some of these people had very harsh homes, very harsh environments. So for me and you, like, I live in a beautiful house, beautiful neighborhood. I have the fact that I can decide, I'll move to a bigger room. That's so ludicrous to me. That's a big privilege in of itself, right? But some people genuinely cannot do what we can do. They don't live in a nice house. They don't have a camera where they can. There are people that could have gotten depressed. Imagine if I could have gotten depressed, if I didn't have all of you just living through all of these things. This year, you know what? Do your thing. But this channel is really a great output for all of us because we all come here and enjoy each other's presence for some reason because we support Bayern. If we didn't have this channel, imagine what I could have been going through mentally because of the lockdown. That's just what I'm thinking, man. I just think people don't look at the bigger picture. But thank you, everyone. New UEFA competition coming next year. There's a new UEFA competition coming next year. Title, COVID preview. Oh, man. Nah. We have to, a week ago, Walmart. Menstrual. Damn. People are that crazy. Nah. So I hope everyone understands my point. Not to say this isn't dangerous, but to say this ain't that dangerous. This is not Ebola, man. People make this up to be like Ebola. I think, let's consider other people when we think about this stuff because depression rates are going up, Mia, San Mia, and peace. Subscribe. Hey, we need to get to 9 subscribers away, by the way. Closer than ever to 4,000, 5,800, man. We need to get to that. Share the videos. We're 9 subscribers away. I don't know why you don't share videos. People don't share, man. Oh my goodness, you greedy weirdos. You're like those billionaires we complain about. You don't share your wealth even though you got it yourself. Please share it. Please. Please share my video. Please share it. Okay, we need to get to 5,800. Please, today. I cannot deal with this 579 number. Okay, that's weird. Who wants that? That's not an even number. 79 is not an even number. It's an odd number. Let's get to 5,800 today. All right? Let's get to it today. And then tomorrow I'll just start saying let's get to 5,900. We already did the outro.